At dinner, my brother smiled smugly and told me I had 3 days to get out of the house. He said it while tapping his wine glass against his plate like he was announcing the weather. My fork froze in the air. Our parents said nothing. I did not move either at first. I just reached into my bag, pulled out a thick folder I had been keeping for months, and set it beside my plate. Then I answered in a voice far calmer than I felt. Actually, you all have 24 hours. The sound of silverware dropping was the only thing anyone heard. His smile vanished. It was supposed to be an ordinary Sunday dinner, roast chicken, mashed potatoes, and candles glowing on the table. But in this family, betrayal always arrived dressed as politeness. 3 years earlier, that house had been weeks away from being lost. My father had destroyed the savings in some ridiculous investment. My mother was drowning in hospital bills. And my brother was in Thailand posting beach photos while I sold my furniture to keep the electricity on. I never complained. I put the mortgage in my own name, took out a loan with my freelance design income, and worked 60-hour weeks from the guest room, living on noodles and almost no sleep. No one asked how the bills were being paid. They just thanked God that the foreclosure letters stopped arriving. I did not do it for applause. I did it for the house, for the memories, for the wine stain on the living room carpet, and the burn mark on the balcony railing. 2 weeks ago, my brother came back. He arrived with expensive luggage and a sad breakup story. He took the main bedroom like it belonged to him by birthright. He called the dessert I baked monkey food, moved all my spice jars, and told me I was tense when I complained. My mother asked me to give him space to heal. My father told me not to make things harder. One night, I overheard them talking. My mother said I had always been too rigid, and my father replied that maybe it was time I found a place of my own. That was when I understood they were not just welcoming him back. They were replacing me. They had completely forgotten who saved that house and whose name was on the legal paperwork, so I let them plan. I let them ignore me, smile at me, and whisper behind my back, until that night, until he delivered his little deadline with all that arrogance. I did not scream. I did not cry. I opened the folder and pulled out the property deed, signed, stamped, and filed. I looked all of them in the eyes and told them the house was mine, paid down to the last cent. My brother jumped up and asked if I was really throwing out my own family. I told him no, I was setting limits. My mother whispered that this was not like me. I told her it was also not like me to drown while everyone around me called my exhaustion and overreaction, but that had not stopped them for years. Then I took out the final paper, an eviction notice signed by my lawyer. I told them that if they were not gone by noon the next day, the police would handle it. They stared at me as if I had set the house on fire, but they were the ones who lit the match. The next day they left. No hugs, no apologies, not one useful word. Just 3 doors closing and the wind hitting the front entrance as they disappeared. The house fell silent for the first time in years, and as painful as it was, that silence was the first real act of respect they had shown me in a very long time.